Good morning. Not that this has anything to do, these two, what I'll say and speaking here, and or the piece of writing that I'm getting ready to read, has anything to do with each other necessarily, like when I wrote it. But when I was a little girl, I believe I was below the age of 10 years old, so maybe like not 8, 9 years old or so. I was outside playing with some of my siblings, and I don't know if there are any friends or anything out there that we were playing with, but some couple of kids, and it was nighttime, but I was just right on the corner, area and side of where I live, on the block that I live on, and I saw the strangest thing. It was like, whoa. It was I didn't know necessarily what to do, so I looked up and I ran and I told my mom, there's bats outside. There were a whole flock of like a group of bats that just came right over that area and were just doing what bats do, I guess. And when I told my mom, when she was sitting down, I came and said, "Mom, there are bats outside." And it's because it was alarming to me in some way enough for me to do that. And she said, "What?" And she went outside to look, and she just stared, and she said, "Oh, that's strange. That's very strange." And she just went into thinking, I don't know what she thought furthermore. Anyhow, I wrote something elsewise at another point some years back. And I wrote, "I've got some sandy castles in foreign places, artsy wizards with spells adjacent, potions of delusions on many excursions, these feet a-wiggling out of bed on some of the deepest midnight star skies at night, crawling up these chutes and ladders, listening to various chits and chatters, who'd have ever known? Secret creatures all want a feature, guiding me to relive some kind of truth. With bats a-hanging, the Grand Reaper gazing, the truth sitting right here on top of me. As in the books are flying and falling, the child's life seems stolen until she finds a way out. What it meant to just breathe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wrinkles a-creeping, still asking what you're seeing. Why, thank you for asking, because I still see the best in me. Been dwelling in a dark cave, encouraged to be brave, just keep engaging in the passion of climbing such a complex tree. In any which way I turn, my eyes still feel to burn. As I stretch my facial muscles down to my feet, I'd swear the song's been on repeat. It may actually feel like a defeat when you just so notice the description of a passing illusion at every corner you meet. Homes inside of homes with doors upon doors inside of those. And just who is it that you come to see? Oh, but it is you, says the professor positioned in the big brown seat. Wonder again, why me? Written by myself, Saina Musongo.